Sir, can you please help me out with your first name or last name, sir?
Yeah, my first name is Terry.
Cherry.
Terry, Terry.
Yeah, Cherry.
And my last name is Rundy.
Randy.
That's Rundy.
Rundy. Okay, Charlie Randy. Okay. Oh, well, I'm sure you must be file your taxes regularly, don't you?
Well, I believe so. I try to. I mean, this message I received, it's a little bit worrying. I didn't try and go down the fraud or nothing.
Okay. Probably since how long you file your taxes?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
Probably since how many years are you file your taxes?
Well, since I've been working, so about 30 years now.
Okay. So last 5 years you are file your taxes?
Well, I believe so. Yeah, I mean, I think in 2012 I had a CPA, but we had to get rid of him. He got into a little bit of trouble. I don't know if you remember that show, To Catch a Predator, but he was one of the guys on there. And so now, since then, I've had to file the taxes myself.
Okay. Thanks for calling IRS. How may I help you?
I believe I was just speaking to James Anderson, and we got disconnected.
You are talking to James Anderson and you got disconnected?
Yeah, I believe so. Is it possible to speak to him again?
Yeah, they give you the Apple iTunes card.
I'm sorry?
Do you have an Apple iTunes card with you?
No, why would I have that?
So you need to purchase our billing is voucher Apple iTunes card, and you need to submit a voucher over there. So
what are you talking about?
Today yourself? Sorry?
I'd only just started speaking to Mr. Anderson. He was just explaining something about my taxes to me.
Okay, so you need
I don't understand how that relates to Apple iTunes.
Hire attorney, sir, and disconnect courthouse, okay?
Hire attorney and disconnect the courthouse?
Yeah, also hired a lawyer, and please come at courthouse.
Please come at the courthouse? I don't think that's allowed.
Banana boat, okay?
Banana boat? What do you mean by that? Are you being racist to me?
You are harassing me, sir? I report you.
I said, are you being racist to me? Are you being racist?
I will report you on the internet. No, I don't want to talk to you.
What?
ये restricted से बात करने की.
Hello, this is Terry Rundy calling back again, and I believe I was speaking to. Hey, can I speak?
Hello.
Hello, can I speak to James Anderson?
You have reached the taxation department of IRS, and you're talking to James Anderson. How can I help you, sir?
Well, I was speaking to James Anderson a moment ago, and he did not sound like you.
Okay.
Or is there more than one?
So what was his name? What was his name?
James Anderson. I just done told you that.
I mean, no, what I'm asking you is that you have given a call. You told me that, and somebody was with you. So what was his name?
His name was James Anderson. Are you trying to ask for my name?
Oh, so you have already spoken to James Anderson.
I was speaking to him, and then we got disconnected. He was explaining to me that I've been paying my taxes for the last 5 years, correct?
What's your name, sir? What's your first and the last name, and what's your name and number?
Okay, my first name is Terry.
Just a minute. Terry or Perry?
Terry, Terry, Terry. It's a very common name. Why would I be called Terry? No, my first name is Terry. It's a Christian name. You never heard the name Terry, goddammit?
sir. I know that your first name is Terry. What's your last name?
My last name is Rundy. R-U-N-D-Y. But if you put me through to the Mr. Anderson that I was speaking to before, he had all my information. I don't really want to go through this all again now, boy.
So your first name is Terry, your last name is Randy?
Rundy. R-U-N-D-Y. Terry Rundy.
It's R-U-N, Randy.
R-U-N-D-Y.
Yeah, I got that, sir. R as in Romeo, U as in Uganda. And then as in Nancy, D as in Douglas. And Y as in yellow.
That's right. Terry Rundy.
Right. So, you have received a call or you have received an automated voicemail?
I got a voicemail, but I went all through this with Mr. Anderson. Can I not speak to him again, or do I need to go through it all with you again?
Definitely. So, I'm sure that you must be filing your taxes regularly, right?
Yeah, well, this is what I was explaining to Mr. Anderson in 2012. We had a CPA. You know what a CPA is, right? Well, of course you do. You work for the IRS. But we had a CPA, and he was not very trustworthy. He was featured on that show. Do you remember that show, To Catch a Predator? You seen that?
Okay.
Do you remember that show? You know the one where the guys,
I beg your pardon?
Do you remember that show with Chris Hansen? I call him Chris Handsome because he's a very good-looking guy, but it was a very interesting show, but it was about like bad guys. They meet a girl from the internet who's not of legal age, and when they get to the house, Chris Hansen's there waiting for them. Well, my CPA, he was one of those guys. We had no idea. So I'm thinking this is where the problem has come from, because I mean, if you got a CPA that's a predator, he cannot be trusted, can he? So I think my taxes, maybe it was 2012, this is where the problems come from. But Mr. Anderson, he did not tell me how much that I owe or anything like that. He didn't give me much information. He just took my information. But you got that now, right? So maybe you can explain this to me.
Terry, what's your number, sir? What's your mobile? What's your number?
I went through this with Mr. Anderson. I don't need to go through it again. Why have you not got my file there? Can you not just speak to your colleague and get the file from him?
I'm asking to you, what's your number, your mobile number?
Well, what I'm trying to say to you, right, if this is the IRS, you've got a file on me from my name, correct? I mean, there's not many Terry Rundys in this area. I mean, am I speaking to, I guess this is the local IRS office based on your number, because this is not the IRS national number, I can tell you that. So, there can't be many Terry Rundys in the area, can there now? You don't need my phone number. I can guarantee you that. I've never had to give my phone number when I've spoken to the IRS before.
So what I'm asking to you, what's your number, sir?
And what I'm telling you is I've never had to give my phone number when I've spoken to the IRS before. So why all of a sudden now do you need my phone number from me? Why do you not have a file on me? I mean, the IRS has a file on everyone in the United States of America, the great nation of America, no?
Right. I salute that. So what I'm asking to you is that can you what's your first and the
What's my what?
Your landline number.
I just explained to you. I went through this with Mr. Anderson. I'm not going through it again. If you can't speak to him, then these taxes are not going to get paid. You can send the police here right now, but I just don't care anymore because you guys are the most disorganized organization I've ever come across in my whole life. God damn it.
So what I'm asking you is that, sir, what's your number? So
and what I've just explained to you about 16 times now, boy. Are you slow? Did you go to school? I mean, I'm getting mighty pissed off right here now. If you have not got a file on me, then you cannot say that I owe any taxes.
Sir,
Speak to your colleague. Go and speak to your colleague, James Anderson, or apparently you're all called James Anderson working there right now anyway. But you go and speak to your colleague. You say to him, you were speaking to that Terry Rundy right before, weren't you now, boy? And give that my file from him, because I'm not giving you any more of my information if you can't find it. You're making me very angry here, boy.
Yeah.
My blood pressure is rising. Do you want me to come down to your office right now? Shall I come to your office and speak to you face to face?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. Just wait for a moment.
Okay.